don't forget that this model only costs 50 euros. Hello my friends and welcome to my RC channel. And today I bring a new HB Toys model. This one comes in 1/16 scale and have a 4 Bronco body. Let's open the box. And this is another super scale and beautiful model from HB Toys. Also in the box they send the user's manual, USB charger and the wrench for the wheels and some stickers. First of all, don't forget that this model only costs around 50 euros. This is how HB usually does, cheap models and with some quality. We all certainly know his big brother, that have a very reasonable price and was considered a Traxxas clone. Links for all of this in the description down below. This model comes with a ABS hard body, folding rear view mirrors, light bar on the roof, the hood can be opened, and inside we find the turn on button. And we can't forget the super detailed interior. To pop up the body, you only need to press this clip on the back and we can see the electronic board that are 3 in 1, the receiver, the ESC and the light control. Gearbox and this motor seems to be a 370. The battery that comes with is a 2S LiPo with 500 mAh. Battery connected, time to put the body on. So simple as this. The tires are made of hard rubber, it doesn't seem to have any grip at all. Even the shocks doesn't seem to work any good. Hey, but don't forget that this model only costs 50 euros. This is the transmitter that comes with. This one is a 3-channel transmitter. And to make it work, you will need to buy 2 AA batteries. And before I test the steering and the throttle of this model, I want to compare the size with other of my models. This is my modded MEN82 in 1/12 scale. Another MEN82, TRX4M from Traxxas, this one is a modded Chevy by FairRC. This one is a FMS model in 1/18 scale. This is a perfect fit in terms of size. I think now you have a better idea of the size of this one. And now it's time for the tests. First, let's turn on the transmitter. And now let's turn on the model. For that, we need to pop up the hood and press this button. First, let's try the direction. Proportional steering. And this is the turning angle. And now let's try the throttle. We have some power on the throttle, but as you can see, we need to glue the tires on the rims. The throttle seems power enough for this scale. In terms of lights, we have headlights and turning signals on the front. In the back we have rear lights and brake lights. The light bar on the roof is always on, and in this button in the transmitter you can turn off and turn on the other lights. And now it's time for the best part. I will go outside and have some fun. But first, I need to glue the tires. Let's go!